Throwing is Murray on third down, and that is incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this.
It's the Cleveland Browns who have the football first on offense as we are ready to get this one started. Opening drive of the game. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And now past another. And shutting him off. Now open field. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 55 yards on the ground. For a lot of people, the MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team,
time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. Now it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So this offense has the football inside the red zone. And coming up, second down. Second down, Mayfield. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's third down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Watch the screen. Check 37. Check 37.
Mayfield now. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far. Coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one in SoCal. The Vikings and the Chargers from Dignity Health Sports Park. Coverage at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on EA Sports. Johnson with a completion over the middle. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Murray now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And our focus now moves on to Larry Fitzgerald. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my Apple. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield, his throw caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 16 yards, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create, and if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job, way to knock it down.
Here's Barkley, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Joseph is good. And that will open the lead up now. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Sets to throw on 4th. And this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And he is closing in on the 100-yard mark for the day.
And it appears that he loved the fact that they're going to play this game earlier. You know, daytime, he's out there running around.
4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead.
54 Mike. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
And let's pin the middle.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He can run for it, and he will. Kyler Murray, 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1st down, Murray. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Ooh, the juke. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He completes it right side to White. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson. He scored on the ground and...
Set, 180. 43. Check, 43. Good track.
Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked Stopped by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 12. A minute 40 remaining. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray is going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He gets it left side of Johnson. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans, all right, they just came to support their team, hoped they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate. Because that's where we have the advantage, and I bet they did that.
So for Cleveland, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season